What is going on, everybody? My name is General Muttons, and welcome to my first impressions of Titanfall. Now, I am playing this on the PC as always, and I just wanted to give my personal opinion on the game. Now, I personally wasn't very excited when it was first announced. I was excited, but it wasn't a game that I was considering picking up for like the first few weeks of launch. Mainly due to Battlefield 4. Because that was a huge mess on the PC. It still is to some extent, but I don't actually know because I uninstalled it. That's how much it pissed me off. So I was kind of very worried that EA would just, ruin it the last 2 weeks or so, like they did with, the Crisis series and now the Battlefield series as well. Luckily, it is not that. Titanfall it's incredible fun. I absolutely love it. It's a game that a lot of people have explained as where you just go in and just have a bunch of fun and then leave and play another game like Battlefield or so, well, the good Battlefields. But really, I love it. It is sort of a casual first-person shooter compared to a competitive first-person shooter, but I love it. I think it's amazing. I really like the idea behind it. I'm very much into, fast movement, feeling like an absolute boss. And Titanfall really gives you just that. So the game is running on the Source engine. If you don't know what that is, it is Valve's engine. So that's basically what's running Half-Life, Gary's Mod, Left 4 Dead, that kind of thing. So the hit registration is very good, especially with those Australian servers, which is very nice. 80 milliseconds, that's a feat for us Australians. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. The connection is smooth. I do get a bunch of ping spikes, but that's generally because my internet is shit and not because the servers are shit. There's very rarely a time where I go, that is absolute bullshit when I get hit. Sometimes there is, generally when I'm having those ping spikes, that's generally when shit like that happens, but it's so much fun. I prefer being a pilot, as I said in my beta impressions video, just because of the movement. You just jump around and everything. And the Titans really don't feel overpowered because, well, one-on-one with a pilot and a Titan, of course, you're going to feel like a boss, you're going to win. But when you've got a few pilots on your back, or even just shooting at you, you're really screwed. You have to be really skilled in, controlling a Titan to be able to win. So they definitely feel like, that there's advantages to being in a Titan, but there's also a lot of cons to being in a Titan. That being, you can't move as well, you can't go invisible, there's not that many weapon-like perks. Now I think there's only like 30 something weapons, I might be wrong, but I really don't care. It's a game where I just want to pick it up and just, 100% it. It's a multiplayer only game, so there is a single player portion, but it's sort of like Brink where it's meant to be played on multiplayer. However, there's story mode. Now this is where I'm getting into the bad things about Titanfall. It's forgettable to say the least. It's basically explained over pre-recorded messages in the lobby, as well as little sort of pop-ups when you're playing. So there's little voice segments where characters will talk to each other. You can't also change the way the story is. So like, if you're playing as, say, the IMC, and your goal is to eliminate the militia or something, and you lose, at the end of the game, it'll be like, yeah, you lost, but they suffered heavy losses, and they retreated to this position where they were going to retreat to if we beat them. So it's very much, linear in that aspect. Now, the only reason you really want to play those is to unlock the Titans, the two other Titans, the Ogre and the Strider. They're the heavy and light options. Now, there's a lot of main issues that I have with the game that are mainly focused around the menu. So this isn't gameplay-wise. I think gameplay is spectacular, to be honest. One of the worst sort of offenses this game does is it doesn't have a private match mode. So you can't just jump in with some mates, create your own little match, and just screw around. You have to find a match with strangers. That sucks. There is a partying option, so you can party up with like 5 or so mates, because this is a 6v6 game. But you can't party up with another 11 mates, so that makes 12 total, and just play each other. You can only party up with another 5 people. That sucks. Personally, for me, I don't have that many mates playing on the PC. That they generally play on Xbox, but they're not playing that much anymore. Anyway, I don't have 5 other friends that have Titanfall on the PC at the moment, so it doesn't affect me. However, it does affect a lot of people that do have mates on PC. Another huge offense, especially to PC gaming, is there's not a server browser. That sucks. It's very much like Call of Duty, where you hit Play Classic, you hit your game mode, and you're just sent straight into a lobby. That sucks, because generally there's a time of day where like everyone's in a server apart from like 4 people, and they're just searching for, you know, the same game, and you end up getting partied up with them, and no one else is joining because everyone else is in a server, and it just, yeah, it's a lot harder to get into a game that's actually, you know, working. There's also no ranked or unranked options, which is very strange. Because there's no server browser, I thought they would have done that. However, they have not. Another problem I have is with the campaign. I seem to have a lot of trouble staying in a game after one mission. Every time, it just lags out and it says retrying connection to server, and I just get dropped. And I'm trying to play the mission. You can't actually choose what mission you want to search for. Only you hit resume campaign, and if it can't find people, it goes to a mission before it. And for me, that sucks, because I have to play through that mission only to get to the mission that I'm supposed to be playing, and it just disconnects. That sucks a lot, and that's why a server browser is definitely needed. Other than that, I think the game is perfect. I really enjoy it. It is a game that you want to play with mates. However, you can still have fun on your own. Once you get the hang of it, you generally have victory after victory after victory. When I first played it, especially in the beta, I just sucked. Like, I could not get a kill for the life of me. And then I got better, and I started getting a really good kill-death ratio, but I kept losing the game. So that really, you know, it's a easy learning curve to get up to, you know, being able to shoot people, especially like me. You know, I didn't play a first-person shooter for ages before I tried Titanfall, so I sucked at it. It's very easy to get up to there, but it's very hard to start, you know, really getting the tactics down pat and just, you know, nailing the enemy team every time. However, once you start doing that, you're generally going to just roll. You're just going to go pow, 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 and just, you know, smack through them. Now, this is mainly for Australians and Now, this is mainly for Australians and British people and who else wants to get the Titanfall Deluxe Edition for cheap. Over here in Australia, it is $100 digital just to get the Deluxe Edition. However, if you install an app to Google Chrome or Firefox called Holla, it is basically a proxy server add-on. You can actually go to the Mexican Origin website and buy the Titanfall Deluxe Edition in English for $52 US. I ended up getting it for actually 49 Australian dollars. Unfortunately, they changed the prices from the Mexican peasants or whatever the hell their currency is to US dollars. So it is $52 US at the moment. However, it's bloody cheap. I'll put it at that. I'll give you a link to the Holla website. From there, you just activate it, go to Origin, and in your little tab up the top in Google Chrome, you just hit it and you click Mexico, and it just automatically loads it for you. It works. I bought it from Mexico. I'm from Australia. It works. It's in English. Everything's fine. You get the season pass with it, so I definitely recommend going that route for PC gamers. So that's all from me in this video. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's been about a week and a bit since I've uploaded anything. I tried doing a Banished walkthrough, however I wasn't getting any views on that. I wanted to do it just because I wanted to try out the game, but I've decided indefinitely to put all of my walkthroughs on hold at the moment, just until I get, you know, a big enough fan base that can, you know, watch all my videos. And that's my main goal here, is to basically just get a big enough fan base that people actually watch my walkthroughs, because I enjoy doing them and I want to be able to, you know, let people see them. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video. My name is General Mittens, and I'll see you in the next video.